Next, we're going to run through a real quick corrective exercise series aimed towards improving thoracic mobility, allowing your shoulder blades to sit back a little bit better on your rib cage, and improving overall shoulder posture. Kyle's going to demonstrate first step of this, which is the foam roller. We're going to use the foam roller for the mid-thoracic region. If you're a female, you typically want to start about where the bra strap is. Make sure you've got good support of your neck, so that your neck isn't hanging backward, but it's supported. Elbows come together to pull the shoulder blades apart a little bit, so you can get right down into those muscles. From there, he's going to lift his butt and just roll up and down the thoracic spine. It's likely he's going to feel some road bumps, some knots in his back. He might even feel some of those vertebrae cracking. Don't be alarmed by that. After he rolls this a little bit, typically we'll have someone roll this out for about a good 30-45 seconds, sometimes longer. The goal of this is just to get the back moving just a little bit. The next step is to have Kyle stand up. We're going to go right to an active chest stretch in the door frame. One foot's going to be in front of the other, chest up. Good spinal position is going to allow his shoulder blades to come back together and slowly lean into there. With this stretch, I don't like people to feel a big strain in the front of the bicep or the front of the shoulder. I do want them, however, to feel a good chest stretch. Oftentimes we'll feel this bunching up or this coming together of the scapular muscles. Oftentimes it's real foreign to people, particularly when their shoulder blades are used to being in this position. This position allows them to be a little bit more upright. So the second step, first we've softened up this area, got it ready to move. Now we're stretching out the front. The next logical step is to strengthen the back and to train that good posture. So for that, we're going to use the wall. Ask Kyle to stand up against the wall with his feet against the wall, his back against the wall, and his head against the wall with his eyes level. For some people, this is real hard. A lot of times, because of restricted mobility, they'll often their head will only be able to look up or here. What I'd ask them to do in that case is just to simply bring your feet forward a little bit, let your back stay against the wall, and try to get your head so that your eyes and your nose are straight ahead. Kyle has no problem doing that, however, so he's going to demonstrate the right way for it. Want his arms in a 90-90 position, keeping his back from arching from the wall. I'm going to ask him to simply do some wall slides. Bringing his fingers together, keeping his elbows and his shoulders and his hands all touching the wall the whole time. As Kyle can probably feel right now, all this mobility that he's getting is coming from the back. Back of his shoulders, the middle of his thoracic spine. Should feel almost an active stretch while he's doing this. Do you feel that? Mm-hmm. Good. The next way to progress from there, if you're able to, is to have a seat on the floor. Put your feet in the butterfly stretch position, so your feet are together. Slide your butt back so there's absolutely no space between the wall and your sacrum. And then you do the exact same thing. Watch out for the door handle. In this position, it's much, much harder, simply because we've pre-positioned your lumbar spine in a position of flexion. So all the mobility to get yourself upright is really got to come from the mid-thoracic spine. Feel that one, Kyle? A little tighter? Good. The next step, we've trained the muscles how to work in that position. We're going to reinforce it by really working a good scapular retraction pattern. To do that, lots of positions, we've chose to do it on the ball. If you'll face that way, Kyle, we should be able to get a good picture. Stability ball provides an opportunity to work on our core at the same time we work on our postural muscles. For Kyle, I'm going to ask him to drop his heels back, straighten out the knees, tighten up the thighs, tighten up the butt, get your nice spinal position. From here, we're going to bring the hands down to the floor, and then retract the shoulder blades, bringing the hands up, right back down. Notice that this is initiated from his scapula. His neck and his back is not moving. It's a good, solid position. If I was a capital letter and I was doing this, we would refer to this as a capital I. Oftentimes on our pictures, we'll refer to that as such. I'd also like Kyle to do the capital T with his thumbs facing straight forward, starting down here, pulling the shoulder blades together, right back down. You can also do the T with your thumbs pointed towards the ceiling. Please do that. It's a little harder, and your thumbs pointed down towards the floor. Keep it in line with the rest of the alphabet letters. We're going to do the W now, where he's going to bend his elbows at 90 degrees right here and back down. Again, the focus is here. And the last one I'm going to ask you to do is the Y. Good. So we've got a 4-step process right there. 1, soften up the middle of the back. 2, stretch out the front. 3, teach those muscles how to work with good posture. And 4, to reinforce it.